Hey, everybody. This is Demia Avery of the Demia Avery Show. On today's show, we have Brian McKnight. He's suing Jaguar Wright. And we have Claudia Jordan. Is she doing witchcraft? Come on in. Let's talk about it.
This is the Demia Avery Show, hosted by Demia Avery, where some of your favorite entertainers, celebs, and entrepreneurs come to highlight all of their many talents.
Hello, everyone. This is Demia Avery of the Demia Avery Show. Thank you so much for joining me once again on today's entertainment report. If you're on YouTube, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. If you're anywhere else, hit that like and share button. So, again, we don't have a lot to report today, but we're going to get right into it. Now, our first story, it's a trip, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about it. Brian McKnight and Jaguar Wright. So Brian McKnight is suing Jaguar Wright for defamation, claiming that he basically lied on him, saying that he abused his ex-wife and he also hired sex workers in the past and abused them as well. So Brian McKnight claims Jaguar went on social media and alleged Brian was hiring sex workers and physically abusing them during sexual encounters. Of course, he said that that never happened. Jaguar also claims that he was an abusive husband to ex-wife Julie McKnight, who Jaguar claims is her cousin. Brian said he never did that and he had no idea that Jaguar was her alleged cousin. Just have one question. Well, a couple of questions actually. Does Jaguar Wright know everybody's business? Like I know she was in the business a long time ago. I know she has a lot of connections in the business. I know she worked with Jay-Z. I know she did some writing. I know she did some cameos with Jay-Z and other people. She knows so many intimate details of people's lives. That's what trips me out. I just wonder, I know, and a lot of it is true. A lot of if a lot of it comes out later and it ends up being true. A lot of it is fabricated, but and a lot of it is sensationalized for the dramatic effect. Because she talks like this. Get her going the ground. But she know everybody's business. And it's funny that this is the first time that she's mentioned that she's Brian McKnight's ex ex's cousin, but I guess she had no reason to mention that. I don't know if that's true or not true, but I have heard that rumor about Brian before. Jaguar said this, but it was so long ago that I had heard that rumor. Um, I don't think nothing had come out of it, but I do know that that was like a stain on him. Um, for those of you that are old enough to remember that rumor when it came out, but it was never proven or anything like that. But I do remember some rumbling about that before. But hey, it was never proven, so he's gonna sue her. He's gonna sue her for defamation. So we'll see how that goes. Jaguar Wright is a trip. She is something else. So he's gonna sue her for damages. Anyway, let's go to our next story. Claudia Jordan. Hi, Claudia. But she's being accused of that doing hoodoo voodoo of being a witch. I said, where do these people get this stuff from? So I'm just gonna, it's a lot of information here, so I'm gonna have to read it. So this lady, she's suing her, I think she was suing her for $500 million or something like that. Um, so Claudia is firing back with a 4.5 million countersuit after being accused of witchcraft and criminal activity in a bizarre 500 million lawsuit filed by a woman named Regina Coco LaRue. What a name. She said her name, I'm not accusing her, don't get it twisted, but her name sounds like that Louisiana hoodoo voodoo herself. But again, I'm not accusing her of anything. It just has that Louisiana flair. Um, Claudia's legal action claims LaRue launched a smear campaign on Instagram beginning in January 2025, falsely accusing Claudia of everything from murder to drug dealing to participating in voodoo. She's Claudia says she's never met LaRue and believes the accusations were made with actual malice and knowledge of their falsity. LaRue's original lawsuit filed in January 24 in Maryland District Court included allegations of defamation, stalking, fraud, and witchcraft. What in the world? The case labeled a personal injury and slander matter named Claudia and 9 others as defendants. In court documents, LaRue alleged Claudia paid occult groups to perform black magic rituals against her. This is crazy. LaRue also accused Claudia of scamming the government through PPP loans and selling drugs. Wow. LaRue, who describes herself as a warrior in the spiritual world, made the claim publicly on Instagram, where she has more than 340,000 followers. The court dismissed LaRue's amended complaint on April 14th, but gave her 28 days to revise and refile. Claudia didn't wait. Instead, she filed a counterclaim seeking 1.5 million in compensatory damages, 3 million for reputational harm, additional punitive damages, and legal fees. Jordan's legal team said the only link between the two women is through Jordan's ex-boyfriend, Kendall Dismuke. I guess that's how you say his last name. Okay, so why a man got to be involved in all this? And that's probably what all this is about. But before dating Jordan, Dismuke was in a relationship with LaRue's daughter. Jordan, Claudia Jordan, and LaRue's daughter have never met, and Claudia says she has no personal connection to LaRue at all. So that's what this is all about. That is crazy. That sounds bizarre. That sounds like a little movie or something like that. So, of course, I don't believe none of this. It sounds crazy as I don't know what. Um, it just does. It sounds way out there. And I mean, again, you guys know how I feel. We don't know celebrities outside of these cameras. Out when the lights go out, we have no idea. But I have a hard time believing this mess. But tell me, you guys, how you feel. So, anyways, that's it for today's entertainment report. Talk to you guys later.